poprzednim odcinku.
Pierwszy raz od początku gry widzimy go bez hełmu, tak tylko mówię, nie? Pamiętajcie, moi drodzy, że jeżeli seria się wam podoba, to będę super wdzięczny za kciuka w górę. Co więcej, pamiętacie ten problem z poprzedniego odcinka, który miałem z zapisami gry? Otóż nie mogłem jej zapisać przez dobre 1,5 godziny i musiałem to wszystko powtórzyć przed nagrywaniem dzisiejszego odcinka, ale już działa. Jak widać w prawym dolnym rogu, zapis ikony się pojawia. Hej.
Sir de Sade, seeing you is a genuine relief.
Your emissary informed us that you were in need of our help.
Indeed. She must have told you that we were being attacked. We are sustaining the relentless assaults of furious animals, which some people believe to be sent by the demons of the island.
Some people. So you're not certain that's the case?
We were mistaken when we thought them responsible for the Malachor. I became more cautious. But no matter where these attacks come from, our men are becoming exhausted. One of our outposts to the east has sent us a distress message. They won't hold much longer. I beg you, you must go to their aid. Maybe they can help you find out where these beasts come from.
I will go there and meet them. I hope to make it in time.
I am infinitely grateful, Your Excellency. You have proved your efficiency many times already. I am certain you will put an end to this.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Okej. Wspomóż posterunek St. Matthews. No to ciekawie. To bardzo ciekawie. Ciekawe jak daleko to jest. Z tego co widzę, nie szczególnie, ale mogę na posterunek się przeteleportować. Pójdzie szybciej. Znacznie szybciej. Mówię wam, ten zapis gry to mnie tak wkurzył. No i przypominam wam delikatnie i grzecznie o kciuku w górę, bo tak jak przypomniałem, generalnie dostaję tak 80 kciuków w górę na film. To jest bardzo mało, ale jednak seria ma mniejsze wyświetlenia i ogółem zainteresowanie, zwłaszcza tak długa w odcinkach, natomiast jak wam wspomniałem wcześniej, to któryś odcinek miał ich chyba ze 300, więc ojej, będę wdzięczny, chcę żebyście tylko wiedzieli, że będę wdzięczny. Okej. Aha. Rozumiem, że tutaj. Si correcto.
You shouldn't stay here. We're sustaining terrible attacks. The animals appear to be crazy. They already killed several of my soldiers.
We are actually here to help you.
Are you the backup? We were starting to lose hope. I must admit that I was praying for more soldiers, but any help is welcome. We're under attack every night, and we've already lost a lot of men. At this rate, we won't survive another night.
Don't worry. We will do everything in our power to make sure that you do.
You still have some time to prepare before these beasts attack again. Or we could wait together until nightfall.
All right, let's wait.
Ready, weapons?
Czyli po prostu... A w sumie nie, co ja zrobiłem? Duży eliksir siły. I... co? Właściwie to chodziło mi o tę broń, ale no cóż. Bingo. Fuck.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Nie, to szlak. Jak one tłuką. Oj, zapomniałem. Zapomniałem. Duży smar do pancerza, poproszę. Jest tu takowy? Jest. Nie wyszło. Kurna. Nie jest dobrze. Duży smar do pancerzy, proszę. I duży eliksir zdrowia. Teraz się czuję pewnie, zabijając nic, bo wszystko zabili za mnie.
We have succeeded! Bravo, soldiers! You shouldn't stay here. We're sustaining terrible attacks. The animals appear to be crazy.
To już wszystko.
Thanks for your help. You are an extraordinary fighter. If it weren't for you, the outpost would have undoubtedly fallen tonight.
If these attacks are always this violent, even with our support, it won't hold much longer. We must uncover the origin of these attacks.
I've thought about it, and I sent a few men 2 days ago in the hope that they would find out where the attacks came from. And first and foremost, why they are attacking. But I haven't heard from them since. I'm afraid I might have sent them to their death.
Could you at least tell me which way they went? I might be able to track them.
They followed a trail going north of a place the natives call the Woods of Lightning.
Thank you, officer. I will do everything in my power to find them. Until then, try to hold on.
You be careful. Goodbye.
To nieźle. To nieźle. Z tobą mogę jeszcze pogadać, ale w sumie nie jest to żadna misja, więc... No cóż. Dzień dobry. Co jak co, ale te lokacje są naprawdę piękne. Seria jest tak ślicznie. Można się w nich zgubić od samego gapienia się na wszystko wokół.
The soldiers' tracks lead to the northeast. We should follow if we want to find them.
Kochana, właśnie to robię. Dobrze, lezę. O! Trzeba było tak od razu.
This man will die if we don't do something about it.
What happened? You saved me. Thank you. I'd be dead if it weren't for you.
Your officer sent us. He told us that you were looking for the origin of these attacks.
And we found it. We followed the beast's trail and it led us to a large glade east of here. You'll find raised stones there. The ones which are worshipped by the islanders. There was a creature there. A beast so large and so ferocious. I've never seen anything like it. That's what must have been attracting the animals. We wanted to kill it, but it prevailed. All my comrades fell in battle against it. I fled. I had to inform the lieutenant.
And you were right. Don't worry, we'll take care of it now.
We took some notes and we drew a map as we progressed. It may be of use to you. Everything is in that chest over there. Here, take the key.
Okej. Źródło ataków. Głośne krzyki. Dobra. Rozumiem, że lokacja, w której jeszcze nie byłem, prawda? Wszystko na to wskazuje. No dobra, niech ci będzie, gro. Niech ci będzie. Chcesz manto? Będzie manto. No proszę. O, żeż kłótwa. Odwalcie się ode mnie. Zdychać. No ja myślę. No ja myślę. To będzie ciekawe. Kolejny prawdopodobnie. Nie chowaniec prawie powiedziałem, tylko opiekun, prawda? Tak też myślałem. Widziałem na samą ochotę. Mam ochotę kupić nową zbroję. Zarówno siory, jak i wasko. Nie wiem, czy oni nie są uzbrojeni po uszy. Są. Tylko rękawicę majora można ulepszyć dla wasko. Ale cóż. Konaj smoczonego na dajek. Dobra. O kurde. To będzie ciekawe. Eliksir siły mój, gdzie jest? I eliksir furii poproszę. O, mój drogi. Mój drogi. Dobra. Ła. Iluj go, osiora. Ała. Ała, o kurde. Okej. Skubany jest potężny. Nie ukrywam. Mam cię.
This creature looks a lot like the one who was attacking Hikmet and seems to be afflicted by the same disease. I'm certain that a human is behind this epidemic. These creatures wouldn't attack in such a coordinated manner if someone wasn't leading them.
Squeeze mi, czy ja właśnie podniosłem? Broń dwuręczna. Kurde. Lepsza. Zapomniana wielka szabla z Al-Assad. Czy mogę podnieść coś jednoręcznego do cholery, no? Nie mogę, nie? Wszystko dwuręczne. Przynajmniej wymaga zręczności, a nie siły, więc hej, w pewnym momencie już jak jestem koksem, to nie mam nawet ochoty uników robić, ani blokować ataków, tylko po prostu napieprzam i tyle. Ale no trzeba, nie? Matko przełożona. Załatwiłem sprawę.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Zgadnij.
You are back. I hear there are no more attacks. Once again, your help was a blessing. Did our troops survive?
There were some losses, but the outpost is still standing. And it's thanks to them that I was able to follow the creature's trail. The officer sent out a small party hoping that they would be able to solve the problem.
Now that's a resourceful man. Did his initiative bear fruit?
His men died, alas. But following their tracks led me to the creature who was leading the animals. It resembled a Nardaig Menaemon, a mountain guardian. But it seemed like it was sick. Its skin was covered in stains and ulcers, and its behavior was different from the other guardians I've met.
Where could it have come from? And why did it send all these beasts after us?
I don't know, but someone must be behind all this. These attacks are too coordinated and too complex to be the work of some creatures.
You are a man of great ingenuity. I have no doubt that you will solve this mystery. At any rate, I am extremely grateful for the help you have given us.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
No to ciekawe. Aczkolwiek... Co teraz? Dobra. Pogadać o obu sprawach z Konstantinem. No to skorzystajmy z chwili, by powiedzieć, jak bardzo martwi mnie, że Konstantin jest temu wszystkiemu winien. Bo zakładam, że jest, dlatego że wszystko wygląda na to, że chce podbijać świat. Oj, ta rozmowa się nie skończy dobrze, prawda? Nie skończy się dobrze, to będzie bardzo nieprzyjemna pogaducha. Cóż mi pozostało?
Constantine.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Miel Frictamen.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earn the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Dunkus. He's the king of the village of Vigyigador, and a Donegad full of wisdom.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree, as strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it. And the disease has contaminated us through the water that we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed. That his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Yes. Something rather disturbing. He talked about you. He said his existence was in danger because of you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. I never hurt anybody on this island. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert islanders.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our fathers and to have his revenge for the invasion. By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? The whole continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San Mateus.
Really? So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were continuously being attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I have never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation. Do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a Guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders. And yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardai Glenderman, a beach guardian. But it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the Guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you have already done what had to be done, by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I'm certain there's more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, dear cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
You may be right. But I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this.
Do you really believe that a Denegad would want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. But I see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, dear cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
But why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency,
You better tell me everything.
but Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him, but His Highness's behavior has been very peculiar recently. He sleeps very little, and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed.
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Listen, I understand this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went, but he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantine is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So, if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it. I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
He never was very reasonable, but it is true that these walks at night are rather suspicious.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations of Enon Miel Frichteman had some truth to them. Let's rummage through his papers. We may find a clue.
Cóż za potencjał, cóż za poczucie siły. Czuję w sobie tyle życia. Eksperymenty przyniosły owoce. Więź Katasaha pomogła mnie uleczyć, ale dopiero te, które sam ustanowiłem, uczyniły ze mnie Boga. O kurde. Wkrótce cała wyspa odpowie na moje wezwania, o ile nikt nie będzie mi przeszkadzać. Tamtej nocy z Senwar widziała mnie grupka wygnanych tubylców. Jeśli wyjawią mu pan, wszystko pójdzie na marne, nie mogę ryzykować, muszę się ich pozbyć. Oh shit. No to super. Ja pierdzielę. No, Konstantin. To już wiemy. Mamy winnego. Trzeba mu teraz tylko nakopać do dupy. A jak moja reputacja? Poza sojuszem mostu? Jest nieźle. Strażnicy Dynara? Przyjaźnie. Mam nadzieję, że to nie skończy się źle. Mam szczerą nadzieję, że to się nie skończy źle, seria.
It can't be easy to discover that your cousin has descended into madness. But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen him.
Vasco, standardowa swoja piosenka, nie? Cholera.
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse, but he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different, darker.
He's talking about the crazy Donegad.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me. So we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
He could hide in the old house. He would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't he?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent, Onol Manawi.
You're very isolated here. Why live so far from a village?
It's a long story. Matir, will you tell him?
When I was young, I got engaged to a young man. But he wasn't my Minundanem. I thought he was, but I was wrong. And one day, I met the one I would love for all my life. As I had broken my engagement, we were exiled.
So, our parents came to settle here. They built this house, and we were born.
There. Now you know the whole story. Do you want to know anything else?
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem seg.
Dobra. Ukryjmy się i zaczekajmy na Konstantina, choć to się skończy raczej boleśnie. Czyżby tędy? No niby tak.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantine goes.
It's Constantine. With some friends.
Nie żeby coś, ale nic nie widzę jak cholera. To będzie ciekawe. Mam wrażenie, że tylko zaraz zgubię, nie? O, szlak. Nie, że tak. Ała. Cholera.
He must have used this passage. We'd do well to follow him.
To biegusiem. Zbliżamy się. Widzę go. I już go nie widzę. Przez chwilę był blisko i nagle sru. Nie ma gościa.
Constantine, what are you doing?
Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. Oh, the temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill him for anything in the world.
Constantine!
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Come back and explain yourself.
What your cousin did to this Naga is a test. If Kaftann had known, he would have let him go.
He's gone mad.
Tak.
It's the only explanation.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint! This feint! Armor will no longer protect you! Let's see if you can ward off this feint!
Ała.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint!
Fuck.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint!
Dobra, i jeszcze potrzebujemy to.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint!
No nie. Okej. Oh, fuck off. Mamy to. Nie z mojej ręki, ale...
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants, eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. those who take without looking beyond themselves, like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
That is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand what you feel. I have trouble believing it myself, but Enon Mil Frechtaman never lies. We need to stop your cousin by any means possible.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
Don't forget, he has a personal guard. He's bound to have warned them against us after what happened.
You're right. We should be careful.
And we're gonna need an army. Alone against all of these creatures will be no match for them.
The natives will follow us. What do you think about the Nords?
I would like to answer you myself, but alas, I cannot. The question will have to be asked to the Admiral.
The idea disgusts me to ask for help from that viper Torsten. But his men would be useful. And we could also speak to the Mother Cardinal. The support of the Enlightened can't be refused. What an absurd project. On the continent they would brand us crazy, but not here. On an island where everything is possible, and all folly is accepted. Let us go. We need to put an end to all of this.
Kongregacja kupiecka. Wrogo. Well, fuck you, game. Huh? O! Sztylet. Twórz przymierze. Czyżby? Ale bieda. Naprawdę? To mi dajecie? Na zręczność 5? A mogę to ulepszyć. Okej, jest szansa, że nie jest to gniot. Jest jednak też szansa, że jest to gniot. O mój Boże, to wcale nie jest lepsze. To wcale nie jest lepsze. Serio. Boże, jakie to jest smutne. Taki nóż do masła. Fuck. Dobra, będę używał noża do masła, tylko dlatego, że że wiadomo. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało, bo to na tyle w tym odcinku. Pamiętajcie, żeby zostawić sobie kciuka w górę, ja zapraszam was codziennie o 16:19. Pamiętajcie, żeby śledzić Facebooka, Instagrama, by być na bieżąco oraz subskrybować Twitcha, jeżeli chcecie oglądać mnie na żywo prawie codziennie. Tymczasem trzymajcie ciepło i do miłego usłyszenia.